Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to season number 2 of the Journeyman Dynasty here with Senor Juice. Year number 1 didn't really go amazingly as the offensive coordinator at Kent State. We even, in the offseason, lost a very impactful player to the transfer portal, which was Krishan McCray, so I'm a little bit sad about that. It's gonna be a very weird time here at Kent State in year number 2, but I believe we can turn things around and actually have a good showing. We will find out. Let's get into it. If you guys are excited, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's get season 2 underway. We start here week 0 because we got some recruiting to do. Senor Juice, offensive coordinator of Kent State. We are trying to get some big-time commitments to come to the school, including a lot of 4 stars, some 3 stars. We have 350 hours to work with here. JT McClellan is an athlete scrambler. Do we want to push for him? 94, yes we do. Yes we do. Send the house on JT McClellan. He's going to be our big target, and we're already number 1 on him, so we need to go after him. We can even put even more points on him. Let's do DM the player. Might as well. Get him 60 points. If he commits right off the bat, that's an unbelievable year 3 quarterback for us. Running back, Chad Martino. Do we like him enough? 92 speed? I think I do. Send the house. Bada bing, bada boom. What about wide receiver? We need to make up for the loss of Krishan McCray. We did bring in Rylan Jubinor. What was the speed like on this guy? Emmett Akers is a 5-star with 92 speed. He looks pretty good. He's worth sending the house on. See if we can make an impact on him. I also want to see the speed of these other guys. I'm still on the lookout for a unbelievable speed wide receiver, and I have not found one yet. It's not going to be Brian Slaughter. I think Shakir Stubbs is also a good, worthy target of a send the house. Cam Ryder, we do need a pretty decent tight end. So we'll look a little bit further in on him. He looks like he could be okay. He's a possession tight end. He's probably not worth sending the house on him, but we're going to send the house on. No. We're not going to send the house on him. Forget about that. We're not going to send the house on him. We will contact his friends and family, though. That leaves us with 25 hours to put on to another probably offensive lineman. So let's go and put 25 hours onto Sydney Keener. Hardly know her. Okay, that quarterback's going to be huge, though. JT McClellan, 3-star athlete with the speed that he has. If we can bring him in, he's got 94 speed, 94 excel, 95 throw power, and his accuracies are already pretty good. He's got a lot of abilities. I would love to have JT McClellan on the team as my quarterback next. He'd probably start right away next season. He would probably start right away next year. He didn't commit, but we are number 1 on his board. We got locked out of a lot of people, including Keener, who we just put points on to. That's kind of annoying. Okay. We take on the Pandas in episode, the first game of the episode today. We are number 1 on Ryder, Cam Ryder, which is good. We are clearly number 1 on JT McClellan. Jadarius Garbett. Can we get in on him? Was he worth getting in on? He's also a quarterback. He looks pretty good. But I think McClellan looks better. But we could probably win this recruitment pretty easily. But I don't want to. I don't want to go after him if we don't need to. This guy. We're number 1 on his board, but he doesn't look that good at all. Maybe I'll put like 5 points on him just to kind of keep him ahead. Nesbitt. What was he? These are all quarterbacks, aren't they? I'll put 10 on him. Martino, we jumped into number 3 for him. Akers, we're number 3. We got locked out of you. We got locked out of you. A lot of guys locking us out, but that's okay. It's the name of the game. I think we can make some big impact here. We've got 100 hours left. If we go after... How are the wide receivers looking? We're number 1 for Shakir Stubbs. We're not anywhere closer on Emmett Akers. Get the 60 hours on him. We'll get the 60 hours on Shakir Stubbs as well. The running back, Martino, we're 3, but we are pushing up the board. Michigan State and Wisconsin are we're battling with. Nesbitt and McLaughlin, we're looking okay. I just don't know if I want to... I'm going to take Dillard off the board. I don't know if Garbett is worth it if we're already going after these 2 guys and then McLennan. I mean, Garbett's a gem, which is cool, but I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. We will see how it plays out. Right guards, we probably need to get in the race for. So we can offer scholarships to these 2 guys and then probably just jump right into the battle here. Who's offered scholarship? All these guys have scholarship offers except for this guy, Warren Rashid. So if we just go right in and jump right in full force, maybe we can make something happen there. We can DM him, and then maybe we can get in the battle for one of these centers, hopefully. And that'll have to be what it is for right now. All right. That's how we're going to have recruiting. We take on the Pandas in game 1. We've got our true freshman, Kenyon Williams, starting at quarterback today. I hope it goes well. All right, here we are. Kenyon Williams will start at quarterback. He doesn't have amazing speed, but I want to give him the opportunity. We still have Olatowski if we need to. If we need to bring him in. But I'm going to give the true freshman the opportunity. He can move slightly better than Tommy Olatowski. He's not much better than Olatowski, but he can move slightly better than him. We're going to see how the young freshman handles himself here in game 1 of his career. Kenyon Williams, and we have a whole different recruiting or wide receiver room. We lost a lot of receivers to the transfer portal and everything. So we're going to see how it works. But there is Eli Fisher, or Ali Fisher, not Eli, it's Ali Fisher. And he gets his first catch. Gavin Garcia has returned. Nice to see. So the freshman Kenyon has a little bit of a familiar face back there. And Garcia will take the ball into the end zone for his first touchdown of the season and the first touchdown of year number 2. Very awesome. It's a little bit different look here on Kent State's side of the ball. New quarterback. New receiving weapons. Kenyon Williams gets smoked as he sends that ball to the midfield. We're going to see how everybody plays. I'm still getting used to these players. I think Etheridge is a very fast player. That was not the right route. I could have sworn his route was to the sideline, not to the middle of the field. Maybe I misread it. I probably did. I'm stupid. But I could have sworn it was different. I'm pretty sure Etheridge has a lot of speed, though. And we're going to have to test it right there. Intercepted by the Pandas. Not a good decision by me. That's not Kenyon Williams' fault. That's my fault for making a bad decision to throw the football there. The Pandas score off of it. Let me check quickly. I'm pretty sure that Etheridge has... That's why we have him on the higher in the depth chart, because he has a lot of speed. Etheridge has 92 speed. Jubinor, there's Rylan Jubinor. He's got 92 speed as well. We need to get these guys involved because they're pretty fast. Is Jubinor out there? Jubinor is not out there. Kenny Williams is going to take off. First time he's ever scrambled in college football. And he gets 11 yards. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Etheridge has got no safety help over the top. I think Etheridge has got it. Kenyon Williams, good ball. There it is. Not a good ball. That should have been a touchdown, but it was not a good ball. It looked like it had the possibility of being a good ball. You know what? I'm actually going to switch Jubinor to be the slot receiver because then he'll get on the field a little bit more, and I want him to play. So, Preston Taylor, no disrespect to you, big dog, but you are going to get bumped for the true freshman Rylan Jubinor because I want him to play. We're going to hand this ball off to Gavin Garcia, and Gavin's going to get shut down because there was nowhere to go at all. Absolutely nowhere to go. And Rylan Jubinor will make his debut. He's in the slot, and we might hit him right away. No, it's not worth it. Check it down! I tried. Another injury for the Pandas. All right, now Jubinor might get his first attempt. I don't want to force feed him the football, but if he's open, he's open. And I think he might be open. I don't know if he actually was open or not. They want me to kick the football. I'm not going to kick it here. I'll let the CPU handle that. Not a good drive there, but we do get 3 points out of it, so I guess it's cool. And then we'll go back to playing all the offense. Defense needs to step up. They allowed a field goal. That's not the worst thing in the world, but it is against an FCS school, so maybe it is the worst thing in the world. I need my 92 speed receiver to win emphatically, and I don't think he did. Almost. Another injury for the Pandas. He almost won. Jubinor is running the corner route to the sideline here. And I'm going to give him a shot. Rylan Jubinor, the freshman! Was that a bad throw from Kenyon Williams, or was it a drop pass from Jubinor? I need to know. What was it here? It was an overthrow from Kenyon Williams. Jubinor has that catch if it's a good throw from Kenyon Williams. But he's a true freshman in his first ever college football game. Got to cut him a little bit of slack here. That's an interception because I forgot the route that Jubinor was running. Man, both of the interceptions I've thrown with Kenyon Williams have not been his fault. They've been my fault because I either don't know what I'm doing or I'm stupid, which could be the same thing. All right, Pandas lead by 3. Let's turn this around. Remember, we could always go back to Big Dog Olatowski if we need to. He's still on the team. Just because he got benched here doesn't mean he's not going to ever play. That's a risky throw, dropped by Ollie Fisher. I probably shouldn't have thrown that, but I wanted to see if maybe he could catch it. Not having the safety blanket of Krishawn McRae on the team is very frustrating, because that was usually who I would go to in those spots. Kenyon Williams trying to fight for the first down. It's 4th and 1. I think we got to go for this. Can I switch to a run play? I can switch to an RPO, but that doesn't... I don't like the RPOs. So I'm just going to run it myself with Kenyon Williams, and he's going to get a lot of room. Kenyon Williams to the sideline gets the conversion, exactly what we needed. I'm going to switch this shock option to give us more speed on the fade. Rylan Jubinor running the most OP play in college football. I didn't have time to even find it. But he's running it again. 2nd and 19. Just give me a little bit of time and let Rylan Jubinor run underneath it. He's got it. It's going to be a touchdown. The first career catch for Rylan Jubinor is a touchdown, and he's hitting the gritty. Hopefully, that is a connection for the ages. True freshman to true freshman, and we score the touchdown. A great, great ball from Kenyon Williams. Gets the job done. Let's continue to move here. Gavin Garcia with the handoff. He's going to get hit by his own tackle and get a yard. Perfect. Exactly how I drew it up. Can we run the exact same play on the opposite side and have it work twice? I think it might. Jubinor, again! Break the tackle, stay in bounds! Rylan Jubinor! It's not going to be a touchdown, but that's already a big-time bomb. I'm telling you, man. That's why we recruited Rylan Jubinor. And just think, if we can get even more receivers that have speed, oh, we could be a problem. We can be an absolute problem. Gavin Garcia with a great carry. We're going to run some hurry up and run the exact same play again because it works so well. Run it again. That's what I always say. Handoff. It's going to work decently well this time again. And another Panda injury. Where do we go next? Do we go Ollie Fisher? What do? We scramble? We scramble. Kenyon Williams, I didn't have a chance. Maybe I had Fisher open. I don't know. I didn't really take the time to look because I was always thinking scramble. 3rd and 7. Who's open? Nobody's open. That guy, did you see how fast that guy moved? He teleported. He had to have. What kind of weird speed glitch is this? Look at that. I have all this space in the world, but all of a sudden he like zooms up and speeds up. I don't know what this is, but he gets way too much speed there. That's crazy. I don't like that one bit. No, I don't want to play the full game. I don't like that one bit. That was a touchdown for Kenyon that I got denied. We do kick the field goal. 20-13 we lead, and they score a touchdown. Not good. Not good at all. This time, Taylor's running the fade, not Jubinor. Does Taylor have better odds than Jubinor does? Oh my god, it worked! Taylor's got it, and he's brought down at the 1. Good tackle, by the way. Really good tackle. Taylor down at the 1. I didn't think that was actually going to work. I thought I was going to get knocked incomplete. Maybe it is incomplete if it's a better DB back there, but because it's an FCS school, maybe it worked. I don't know. But Gavin Garcia scores the touchdown, and we get the ball. Oh my god, we got the ball back immediately. We are right here at the 2. They must have had an instant fumble or turnover. I don't even know what happened. But it's Gavin Garcia for another touchdown. And Kent State looks to ride the Panda. We're dominating here. We might as well just keep going with this fade because the fade seems to work. Fade is the best play in college football. Although it doesn't work this time, and I barely got that ball off. Okay, so it doesn't work all the time. 34-20. I might turn on shoe clock here just to get out of here quicker. Hand off to Gavin Garcia. He's got room. He's got the edge. Gavin Garcia. Nice carry, Gavin. The senior. We're going to go back to the slot fade, and we're going to give it to Jubinor because that's what Jubinor does. Although I don't really know where to go with the football. I got to scramble. It's Kenyon Williams. I don't know how I was able to move around the pocket enough to not get tackled there, but I did it. And it worked. I was kind of just moving the buttons. Hand out to Gavin Garcia. He's got a lot of room in the middle. Gavin Garcia. I'm going to be sad when he goes. I kind of want to leave the school when Gavin leaves the school because he's one of my favorite players. And I'm going to be very sad when he leaves. How do I do this? I want to send Jubinor on a better route. How do I do smart route? What's the smart route do? I don't know. I pressed it. I don't know what it does. Just take off and run, Kenyon. Take off and run. That's a late hit, but it gets us a good amount of yards. 2nd and 2 from the 6-yard line. I'm actually going to send Jubinor on an in, and I'm going to send the tight end on an out, and we're going to see what happens. I'm going to hit the tight end. He's open. That's a touchdown. Good ball from Kenyon. Another touchdown, and Kent State looks to blow out the Pandas. We might not even have to play the rest of this game. I am going to turn Chewcock on, though, just because we're still in this game. But if we put up another touchdown, we might as well just sim out of the rest of the game because there's no business playing if we're going to blow out the Pandas. Gavin Garcia, great run. He's already at 85 yards. We're going to go with quick slants. And I am going to scramble with Kenyon Williams because that was the only option. Get up to the 30, and we'll go smash corner, maybe? I don't really like this play, but it could be useful. There's only one single high safety, so it could work. And I think Jubinor got it. It's a beautiful ball. It's another touchdown. Rylan Jubinor. He may be a 59 overall, but he is playing good against an FCS team. Rylan Jubinor, the true freshman. And Kenyon Williams is making his name here in Kent State history. Penn State, Pandas score to make it 48-27. We'll see what we can do here. Kenyon Williams got to step up in the pocket. I was looking to throw to Fisher there, but it didn't really seem like he was ever open, so I didn't choose to throw. But now he's running that corner route. That could be pretty elite. I'm gonna look to him. Oh, he didn't win immediately. This is gonna be a tough ball. Come back to it, Fisher. He dropped it on the hit. Dropped it on the hit. He had that too. Oops. I chose the slot fade on the wrong side of the field here. But it's not open anyway. I threw it out of bounds, but he didn't register it because he got hit. I think we might try to sim out of this because I think we're pretty comfortable in the lead here. But if we need to jump back in, we certainly can. But I think this is pretty much in the bag here. Yeah, they're not scoring. Pandas finally score there. Okay, maybe they are going to get back in this. 2 minutes to go. We'll see what happens. We have the ball. Pandas have the ball. Pandas scored again. Okay, maybe we do need to get back in this. Oh, they're QB kneeling. Okay, we don't need to get in. But Panda's made it a little bit closer than it would have been, or should have been, probably. Yeah, we get out of here with the victory. Kent State starts 1-0 with a true freshman quarterback. I'll take that. That's a big dub. That is a big, big dub. It was against an FCS school, but Gavin Garcia gets the player of the game. I would have gave it to either Jubinor or Kenyon Williams, but whatever. Big day today. That was a crazy fade. I can't believe Taylor had a great tackle by the safety, Towns. That was a guaranteed touchdown, too. And there is one of the slot fades to Jubinor. If that works against actual competition, we are going to be a scary offense. We're going to be a very scary offense if that works against actual competition. Big-time W's. Kenyon Williams had 293 yards and 3 touchdowns. I did have 2 picks, which is unfortunate, but it wasn't really Kenyon Williams' fault that I threw those 2 picks. Don't get a lot of upgrades, though. Don't get any commits either. Maybe we can get a commit right here. Show me a commitment. It would free up a lot of hours. It's not a commitment, but we are number 1 on JT McClendon, which is huge. We're still number 3 on Garbett. I don't know what I want to do with him. I still haven't decided yet. Number 2 on McLaughlin. Number 1 on Nesbitt. Those are all quarterbacks, though. Oh, we jumped number 1 on Chad Martino. That's huge. And Emick, oh my God, we're number 1 on both the wide receivers. This could be a good one. This could be a really, really good one. We got another bye week here. Let's get some recruiting. We only have 10 hours to go. I just wish some of these guys would just commit already so that we could get them the points off of them. I'm going to take my points off of Devin McLaughlin. It's only 5 points, but I'm going to take them off of him. I'm going to take my points off of Nesbitt. That frees up 10 points. I'm also going to remove you. I'm going to take my points off of Shane Gammon. I just want to free up enough hours to send a visit in. There we go. We freed up enough hours to send a visit. I need to send McLennan on a visit so that we can guarantee him. We're going to put him in on the SMU game, and we're going to send him on playing style because that's an A+. So he's going to come in on that. And hopefully that will get him to commit. That is the goal. And I think SMU is the next game up. So that's going to be, yeah, week 3. That's a big game. That's a very, very big game. I'm going to put these 5 points on, I don't even know. I guess I'll put them on a defensive player since we don't really have any defensive players committed yet. So we will toss 5 points on this corner, Cedric Lacey, and we'll simulate the bye. Be cool if we could get a commitment, free up some hours. Probably not going to happen this early yet, though. Nobody commits. Number 1 on McLennan. Number 2 on the running back. 1 on Cam Ryder. All right. Let's keep it going. This is a big game against SMU because this is the game that JT McClendon comes to visit. So if we could get him, and Louisville put a week 4 visit on, so it's a good thing we got him in already. We have 40 hours. We can schedule one more visit. Who do we want to send on the visit? Do we want to send Martino? We can't. Akers we can't just yet. Stubbs we can't just yet. All these guys are top 8. Okay, so nobody that really matters so far we can send on a visit. Although we can get Cam Ryder in. Let's get Cam Ryder in on a visit. We'll send him in the Week 9 game against Buffalo, and he'll get playing time. All right, we'll see if that works. That's all of our hours for right now. The big priority is to win this game and get JT McClendon to commit to the school before he takes that visit to Louisville. So we will see what happens. This is the big test, the first big test of Kenyon Williams' career against SMU. Let's go see how he plays. SMU starts 0-1 on the season. We start 1-0. We're on different career paths. We're on different season paths. We got to make this happen. Oh, and I didn't change it in the actual menu, so I got to do it again here. We got to turn Jubinor into the slot receiver. Rylan Jubinor, now the slot receiver. I got to remember to do that in the actual thing. I think Etheridge won again. That's a tougher ball. Yeah, that's what's going to happen with SMU players instead of Panda players. We're going to have to be a little bit better. Check down to Gavin Garcia, gets us a yard. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more tough than against Pandas. And the Pandas were competitive against us, which is a little bit worrying to me. Okay, I see Gavin Garcia. I might have to hit him. I might be a little bit too late. Yeah, I probably should have hit Gavin a little earlier than I did. He probably has the first down if I hit him initially when I saw him. I screwed that up. I waited way too long and didn't get enough yards out of it. 4th and 3. I'm going to commit with Kenyon Williams, and I'm going to fake him out. Look at that user stick. I'm sticky with it. Kenyon Williams gets a huge play. You see that fake? I never do that. That's crazy. I'm unbelievable. I'm a goated on the sticks. Hand off to Gavin Garcia, get the edge, and get nowhere. Okay, a little brutal. But maybe a flanker dig, hardly know her. Maybe we can get something going here. Underneath, Jubinor drops it. Okay, okay. Rylan Jubinor. Remember, Rylan Jubinor is a sub 60 overall playing against SMU corners. So we got to cut him a little bit of slack here, but he's got that one. Big play. Big play. Where do we go here? Do we look Ollie Fisher? It might be too obvious. We scramble. Kenyon Williams, he's got a touchdown. Kenyon Williams, rushing touchdown. The true freshman is showing his worth. Kenyon Williams leads against SMU, and they didn't score. SMU does not score here. We will try the slot fade. It worked against the Pandas. Does it work against SMU? Not really. There was no. Look at that separation down the field. There's none. There's no separation down the field. That's a little worrying. That was our main bread and butter against the Pandas. I told you, against actual competition, we'll have to see how it works. I don't know if it's going to work. That's going to be bad if it doesn't, though, because that is a good play. We might need somebody even faster than 92 speed. I don't think I have anybody open. That ball barely got out of the hands of Kenyon Williams, but it does, and Ollie Fisher catches it. I don't know how that ball got out of his hands. Thank God it did, and it's caught, and it was accurate enough. I got to step up in this pocket and slide. Ah, I took a huge hit. I tried to slide, but it didn't get quick enough. 2nd and 3. Come on, Kenyon. I need something from you. Ooh. I wish my offensive line would hold the blocks just a little bit longer. I'm not asking for you to hold for 17 seconds. I just need you to hold for enough time for me to get my space, and that's a bad ball. Bad ball from Kenyon. Probably a bad decision to throw there anyway. He was never open. I don't think he would have got the first down even if I did get it. We punt the ball back to SMU, and they kick a field goal. Okay. SMU is SMUing. I'm going to send Etheridge deep. It might be the wrong decision. It probably was the wrong decision because I ate a sack there. SMU is tough to play against, as you would expect, because they're SMU. I'm going to wait for Ollie Fisher. That's a bad ball! In a tight area. Did not work. Can I get a post route for Rylan Jubinor? Maybe he gets open middle of the field. He didn't get open, or he might have gotten open, but it was too late. I already committed to the run, and Kenyon Williams gets the job done on the ground. I think he's also a little bit bigger than Tom Ulatowski, so that helps. I just wish he was super fast. He's just not. He's not the quickest guy in the world, which is why we're trying to get that JT McLennan guy, because he is super fast. So he might take over right away for Kenyon Williams if he watches this game and he commits. I got to move up in the pocket. I got to be quicker in the pocket. I can't be having that kind of situation. I was looking down the field, and I got caught in the pocket. I got to be quicker. Am I going to have somebody open here? That's going to be a risky ball, but it's going to be working. He dropped it. Ah, I hate you, Hopperton. I hate you. Oh, how do you drop that? That would have been a ball of all balls. Another field goal. So it seems like SMU's offense is not really pushing the ball down the field. They're only getting field goals. which is good for us. That's a crazy ball to Jubenor. Another drop. These balls are not the greatest. I will be honest with you. They could be better, but guys need to catch them. Maybe I need to go secure catch. I've been going run after the catch to try to get extra yards, but maybe I just need to go secure catch there. They probably still drop them. 4th and 1 after the run doesn't go my way. I'm going to go for it on 4th down, man. I feel like this is the right option. Gavin Garcia gets it, thank God. They would have totally scored a touchdown if I didn't get that. But Jubenor really has not gotten any separation today. And with 92 speed, that's a little bit worrying. He didn't get separation on that fade either. I'm kind of scared that it's not going to work against good players. That's an unbelievable ball. That's intercepted. Okay. Intercepted SMU, and they will score a field goal off of it. They've only kicked field goals. They've only been able to kick field goals against our defense. But the offense has really done nothing since that first touchdown. And that's a drop by Etheridge. I can't move the football if I can't catch, if none of my receivers can catch. I mean, that wasn't even that bad of a ball. It was right in his hands. And now I'm going to get sacked. I didn't have anybody open the slants. Okay, SMU is a different level of competition than the Pandas. That is for sure. We knew that going in, but actually seeing it in action is hard to deal with. 3rd and 15. I mean, this has to be a good ball. This has to be a good ball, and it is. Etheridge wins. Etheridge breaks a tackle, and he steps out of bounds at the 34. It was a good enough ball. It worked. Gets a completion. I'll take it. Ollie Fisher, and that's the secure catch that I was missing previously. Okay, where do we go with this football now? I have no idea. We scramble to the outside. We just take the yards and slide down. Take the yards and slide. That's all that we can do. That's all that we can do. I wonder if I send... It might be too close to the sideline for a corner route, but I'm going to try it with Jubenor. Oh, that's unbelievably low. I think I needed to high point that. If I high point that, that's probably a touchdown, actually. That's unfortunate. Jubenor. He holds on. I thought he was going to drop that for sure. He took a big hit. Rylan Jubenor, the true freshman, catches that, holds on to the 3. The snap to Gavin Garcia, but a guy gets off the block immediately and shuts him down in the backfield. I mean, we just don't have the athletes to compete on any side of the ball, an offensive line or anything. And Kenyon Williams fumbled the football basically in the end zone. And there goes our drive. We get the ball with 2 seconds left. Thanks a lot. I mean, there's not much I can do here except for maybe hope for the best that Jubenor gets open. Maybe we send Etheridge on a deep post and it happens, but I don't think I'm going to have the time to even find the open man, and nobody was open down the field, and I didn't even get the ball off, so that's a brutal end of the half. It's been a frustrating first half for the boys. That fumble by Kenyon Williams is tough because we were at the 2-yard line. That's tough, man. We'll see if we can change it in the second half, though. All right, here we go. It is time. First action of the second half. We got to do something to change our ways here. There's a nice little underneath pass to Taylor. He gets it up to the 26, 2nd and inches. We might need to get to the run game, but the run game hasn't really been effective. The SMU defenders have been able to win easily off the line and get us shut down for really no gain, but that's a decent one from Gavin Garcia. I just don't really know how to beat this team. I'm not sure what the right move is. I don't know if maybe we should do something different. Like I just don't know how to play this. One-on-one, Taylor dropped it. Aggressive catch sucks. They really went like a whole 180 on the aggressive catch because it's so good in Madden and it's so bad in College Football 25. It's crazy. Third and 2 from the 38. We gotta roll, we gotta roll, we gotta roll, we gotta roll. Just check it underneath to the tight end. It's Hopperton. Might as well. I had triangle that I might have been able to hit, but it's not worth it. Especially on 3rd and 2. Just get the yards, get the first down. We'll roll out here. Play action read. And it's going to be back up the field. That's a stupid ball. It's intercepted. It's not intercepted. That DB made a big play for it. I thought he was going to dive and catch that, actually. That was a really dumb ball. I don't know what I was thinking there. I probably wasn't thinking. That's the problem. Gavin Garcia, you got to be quicker, offensive line. Get up the field and block. I need you to be quicker than that. That's unfortunate. Really, really, really unfortunate. That's a pick. Oh, he didn't pick it off. You got an easy pick there and he didn't take it? That's crazy. He just chose to swat it away. Worked out for me because instead of picking it off and taking a pick 6, we just have a punt. Man, this SMU team is not better than us, but we just can't move the football on offense. Gavin Garcia, forget about moving the football on offense. We did it right there. Gavin Garcia with a great carry on the play action. Or the read option, not the play action, the read option. This is going to be play action, though. The handoff and the sack immediately. He could have tackled both of us, number 16. He was in the backfield before I even chose which guy to give the ball to. So he could have tackled Garcia or he could have tackled me, which he did. Oh, he's open. Ugh. I just can't get lucky. I can't find the right guy to get open, and nobody gets open, really. And I don't have enough time to get open, man. We just can't move the football against this SMU team. They're not better than us, though. That's the problem. Like, we are a better team right now than SMU. They have not moved the football really at all, and when they have, they've scored field goals. Of course, now that I say that, they score a touchdown. Oh, come on. We gotta beat SMU, man. They are not better than us. We just haven't been able to move the football, really. And they're getting in the backfield quickly now. They are getting in the backfield a lot quicker than I need them to. Please stay away. Offensive line, hold for just a couple of seconds. Let my routes develop, and then get them in the backfield. That's a crazy ball by Kenyon Williams. That's a crazy ball to Jubinor. Oh, my God. I wasn't even commentating on that throw because I didn't think that was going to be caught. I really didn't. That is a crazy throw by Jubinor, or by Williams to Jubinor. Oh, I need you to be faster, Kenyon. Be faster. Get in the end zone. He's at the 1. He's at the 1-yard line. What do we do here? Who do we give this football to? Fisher, probably? No. He played that. He played that. Kenyon's got to get in himself. Kenyon gets in himself. Are they going to make me go for 2? No, they didn't make me go for 2, but is SMU going to score? What happened? Something happened. It's 14-19 with 2 minutes to go in the game. Well, things just got serious. Things just got real serious. I think Ollie Fisher won that, and he did. Ollie Fisher, take it to the house, big dog. Get there. Oh, he's at the 1. You got to be kidding me. Why can my guys never get to the end zone? He gets injured on the tackle as well. Why can my guys never get to the freaking end zone, man? Oh, it's unbelievable. Gavin Garcia, he's denied at the 1. You gotta be kidding. Just get into the end zone, man. Score the tutty. Gavin Garcia denied at the 1 again. What are we doing? What are we actually doing? Like, what are we doing? I'm honestly asking, what are we doing? How can we not get in the end zone? We're at the 1-yard line. Kenyon Williams do it again. He did it. Touchdown. We have the lead against SMU in the 4th quarter. Come on, defense. Defense. I don't think they did it. Did they do it? What happened? What's the score? It's 27-20 with 47 seconds to go. We have to score a touchdown to win this game. The defense had been playing good all day until the very last couple of drives. 43 seconds. Why has it come down to this? I hate it here. Ollie Fisher's back, which is good. 43 seconds. We have one timeout remaining. And I'm going to get sacked. I didn't have any time to set up a freaking play. The routes didn't even get a chance to get halfway down the field before I got sacked there. So I wasn't ever going to find anybody open. I got to get that ball off. That's another tackle. We're going to lose this game. I don't have enough time right now. SMU's defense is stepping up crazy. That could be a catch. It is Jubinor, but I don't have enough time. The clock will stop for it until we get set. But Jubinor makes the catch, the true freshman with the craziest catch of his career probably. Thank God it was a first down. Another one to the sideline. Intercepted ball game. Kenyon Williams didn't put enough on it. I probably should have high-pointed it, but I didn't think I needed to. I thought I would just get that ball over. I didn't think the DB would be able to make the play on it, but he did. Look at that first half. How did we not win this game? The defense was holding SMU so long until the fourth quarter when they just didn't have anything left in the tank. We just couldn't move the ball, man. We had so many opportunities to move that football, and we just could not do it for anything. I was trying my best to find open men, but I just could not do it. The offensive line was not giving me any time to work with. My receivers were not separating as much as I needed them to. I guess we're still not on the same level as a team like SMU. Which we probably honestly knew that we weren't on the same level. But I mean, look at that first half. It was 9-7 for so long. But we just couldn't take any opportunities to win that game. We could have won that game 16 times over if I would have just moved the football. We just couldn't do it. We just don't have the guys yet. We don't have the guys to move the football. That's just plain and simple. Oh, thank God. JT McClellan, hopefully the future of this franchise, or not franchise, of this dynasty, has committed to the squad. We are number 1 for the 5-star wide receiver, Emmett Akers. We are number 1 for the 5-star. We're number 1 for the 4-star, number 1 for the 3-star. We are looking very good. We need to confirm these commitments. And we play Florida State. You got to be kidding me, bro. We get JT McClellan, the first commitment of the class. I think Kenyon Williams was the first commitment of the class last year. We get a huge commitment there. Cam Ryder's coming in week 9. He's probably going to commit. I think we're just going to give up on Garbett. I know he's a gem player, but I've got to put hours in other people, and we already have our guy now. So I'm going to let Garbett go. Same thing with McLaughlin. Nesbitt I'll keep on the board just in case, I guess. Watkins will move off of. We need to schedule some visits, though. Chad Martino needs to come in here against Ball State, and we need to do proximity to home for him. So we'll do that one. Emmett Akers, we need to get him on a visit. He needs to come in on... He doesn't get any complimentary visits, unfortunately. We'll get him on the Buffalo game, and he can come in during... I'm going to say that he wants playing time because he's a 5-star, so we're going to take the thing on that. We only have 20 hours left, so we can't schedule another visit for Shakir Stubbs, unfortunately. But luckily, we're not really battling anybody just yet. We have 20 hours remaining. We need to go for some other people here. I need to get in the race for some of these guys, so I'm going to put 10 hours on you, and I'm going to put a scholarship on you, and then 5 on you. Okay, there we go. We'll see if we can get in the race for some of those guys. But now we have to go on the road to Florida State. This is going to be a brutal game. I don't see any way we can upset these guys. We get the ball here against Florida State. This is not going to go well at all. It's the 17th toughest place to play in college football. A true freshman, his first true game of his career, his first true road game. This is not going to go well for him. He's going to get destroyed. I just know it. If we couldn't beat SMU, there's no way we're going to beat Florida State. They're 2-1 on the season. Handoff to Gavin Garcia. Maybe the run game is how we beat Florida State. I don't know. Probably not, because that was not a very good run. Maybe the slot fade is what beats Florida State. You never know. I mean, look at these. Look at this. It's full stadium pulse. It's shaky routes. It's a lot of pressure, and it's a drop for Phil Taylor, or whoever his name is. I don't think it's Phil Taylor. It could be anything, actually. And I didn't change Jubinor to slot. I need to remember to do that. Stop being stupid. That's knocked incomplete. I need to start doing high points. I think that might be the best option for me. I keep forgetting, though. I keep forgetting to do high points. It's Preston Taylor. That's what his name is. All right, we'll put in Jubinor in the slot, and then we will super sim out of this field goal attempt because I'm not kicking, that's for sure. You think I'm kicking that thing? Forget about it. We make it, so it's 3-0. How's the defense going to do? Forcing a punt? I'll take that. Forcing a punt against Florida State is crazy. Luckily, I remember this is a slot fade. It's not going to matter, though, because the slot fade's not open, and neither is Gavin Garcia in the backfield. How are we... If we couldn't move the football against SMU, how are we going to move the football against freaking Florida State? This is going to be unbelievable. My offensive lineman's rolling on the ground in front of me. What am I supposed to do about that? This feels impossible. I know we don't have to play the true freshman. He jumped and blocked it. I know we don't have to play the true freshman, but I'm playing the true freshman. We're riding it out with him. We got the ball back. That must have been an instant turnover. Some sort of fumble or something. We're on the 24-yard line. I don't know if it had to have been an interception. I don't know what it was. But it gives us the football in great field position. And Gavin Garcia gives us even better field position. Good job, Gavin. He's very injured, though. He's got severe wear and tear. So that's not good. We're going to go underneath to the true freshman, Jubinor, and he's going to get laid out by a Florida State player. I don't know who it was, but he laid him out. I don't know if they heard that. I think they did. They heard the quick slant audible. And I'm going to step up with Kenyon Williams, and I thought I had more room. That's the difference in talent, man. That's the difference in talent. Some of these linemen are probably faster than Kenyon Williams, if we're being totally honest. That's a drop. Should have been a touchdown, but it's dropped. And I actually called a timeout. My thumb was on the button to call for the pause, but I called a timeout. Oopsies. Hopefully we don't need that timeout in the first half. We go 6-0 on Florida State. Why are we leading 6-0 in the first quarter against Florida State? This should not be what's happening, but it's what's happening. I kind of see that. That might be open. And it is! And I went secure catch because I learn from my mistakes sometimes. Hopperton with the catch. I remember this is a slot fade, but I can't throw the slot fade because it's not open, so we'll just scramble with Kenyon Williams and get a couple of yards, I guess. That works. I don't like how they're putting me in a false sense of security, I feel like. I feel like we shouldn't be doing this against... Was that a running back in the back? I think that was Preston Taylor in the backfield. Why was he running the football? That's kind of why. Is he my backup running back? Do I only have one running back on roster? What's happening here? Hopperton again. Good catch. 2nd and 4. The game is ending the first quarter pretty soon. Do I believe in Ollie Fisher? I mean, I might have believed in him if the ball got to him. I didn't have the time to get the ball to him. And now they're starting to turn up here. I don't think he's going to hear me. He's not going to hear me. He's trying. You see Kenny Williams trying to get him. Oh, I got faked out. It worked. I think Ollie Fisher would have gotten the touchdown there if he would have heard my audible. That's the end of the first quarter. We lead 6-0 on the road in Florida State. I don't want to even think about it. I don't want to even think about the possibility of us winning this game because it's still the first quarter. It's the second quarter. There's still so much football to be played, and there's such a talent discrepancy between us and them. I can't even physically think about that just yet. Did they hear that? I think they did hear it. Until this game is in the fourth quarter and we have a comfortable lead, that's when I'll start thinking we can possibly win this game. But I'm still going to play this game like we're losing. Kenyon Williams. Underneath, got to go to Hopperton. Hopperton's becoming a big target for me here. He's got 4 catches for 55 yards. Not somebody I would have expected to be the big target today. But if he's getting the job done, doesn't matter who's getting the ball. I got to step up in the pocket and run. That's who's number 11? He looks like he's 7 feet tall. Oh my God. Kenny Williams gets in and scores. Who is number 11 for Florida State? He looks like he's a giant. I gotta see the stats for this. Or the player. Who is number 11 for Florida State? He looks like he's 19 feet tall. Florida State. I'm assuming he's a linebacker. Maybe he's an edge rusher. Number 11. He's a defensive lineman, it looks like. There he is. Patrick Payton. He's 6'5", 254, but he looks a lot bigger than that. That is for sure. He looks like he's a giant. It's kind of crazy. Another touchdown for the boys. Well, first touchdown for the boys. And Florida State finally scores. It took them until 4 minutes to go in the second quarter to score on the Kent State defense. I'm sure their fans are not happy about that. But we finally allow a touchdown against Florida State, and I got sacked. I couldn't move. I got stuck. Oh. This is where it starts to get scary, because if we don't keep moving the football as much as we have been in the first half, then Florida State's going to take their game back. Their talent is going to win out at some point. So we need to hope that the game's already over by the time their talent does win out. Gavin Garcia couldn't make one man miss, and we're going to have to punt the football back to him. I mean, we could go for it, but that's super risky. Put the trust in the defense. Put the trust in the defense, and the defense lets us down. A touchdown scored by Florida State, and this is how I expected it to go. Florida State's now starting to get their momentum. Now they lead. That's a dumb ball. That's an interception. Why would I throw that? I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person, even though I'm the one that threw it. We're going to lose this football game. That's pretty much a guarantee now. It's 21-13. Yeah, that's we had our moment. We gave Florida State fans a scare in the first half. But this one is basically over. There's no way we can win this game. My receivers aren't going to be able to hear my audibles. We don't have great receivers in the first place, so we're not going to be able to outrun really anybody. Ollie Fisher does a good job there, but there's no way we outrun Florida State corners. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to go underneath again. That's going to be Ollie Fisher. He jukes out a corner and gets a first down. Good job, Ollie. I don't want that. I want to change it. Is he going to be able to hear me? It's kind of quiet. Okay, they did hear me. We've calmed down the Florida State crowd. Is that going to be a good ball? It's dropped. That was a good ball, too. That was a good ball. And now the crowd's loud again. That was a good ball. That was a catchable ball. He just dropped it. And I got hit on the throw. It's 3rd and 10. This feels impossible. There's number 11. I don't remember what icon I pressed. I think I pressed square. I wasn't sure. I didn't remember who was square. I didn't know. It's another interception. We get the ball back immediately, though. Some sort of turnover for Florida State, I guess. Works for me. This Florida State team is not playing very well. If they can't separate from Kent State. Jubinor took a huge hit. I don't even know if a secure catch would have held on to that. He got hit hard. Florida State starting to feel kind of crazy good. That's Jubinor. Get up. Get in separation. 35 seconds to go in the first half. We got to create some sort of touchdown here. Some sort of points. We've got 2 timeouts. Get that off to Gavin Williams. Luckily, he got it off and didn't take the sack. But there's Florida State. Why couldn't we be playing the Florida State team that was in the first quarter? Because they were not that good. Florida State right now in the second quarter feels impossible to beat. But there's a lot of space here. Kenny Williams is just not fast enough to make a lot of damage happen. There was a lot of space there. If we had a faster quarterback, which hopefully that quarterback that we just got committed last week makes that a lot more dangerous than what Kenyon did. That's not a great ball, but it's a good enough ball. We'll call a timeout here. We got 1 remaining, 14 seconds. We are at the 9-yard line. We got to make something happen. And I ran to the wrong side of the field. Everybody else was running the other way. I hate when I do that because then that gives me no options to work with.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that
9 seconds to go and 1 timeout. We're going to scramble this side. I think that's open. That's a bad ball, and Jubinor didn't turn around. He didn't turn around, Jubinor. That's a touchdown. Jubinor didn't turn. Oh, it's unbelievable. We do kick the field goal, and we get the ball to start the second half. I can't believe that Jubinor didn't turn around. We could have been right in this game to start the second half if he just turns quicker. But I guess that's what we get for having a 2-star 59 overall playing heavy snaps here against Florida State. 21-16. The handoff to Gavin Garcia. We're getting some solid blocks, and Gavin put the football on the ground. Please tell me he was down. Please tell me he was down. We cannot afford this. An injury to a Florida State player. He wasn't down. He just put the ball on the ground, and Florida State capitalized on it. They scored. This game's over. We had our moments. But, I mean, Gavin Garcia putting the football on the ground is the nail in the coffin. That's triple coverage. That's interception. Yep. I didn't help myself on that interception. I probably could have thrown that into a safer area. But losing the football with Gavin Garcia there is a soul-crushing moment, because now Florida State has put up another touchdown, and this one's now guaranteed to be over. I don't think we should have lost this game. I know I'm being a little weird about saying that. I feel like we had multiple different opportunities to win this game, and I just didn't. We just don't have the guys. I told you that the talent was going to win out, both in the SMU game and in this game. And it did. Florida State and SMU have a lot better talent than we do. But we had moments where we could have won both of those games. That's another interception. I think I'm just going to sim out of this. I don't think we need to be in this anymore. 35-16, there's no chance. We're going to go to moments. We're going to jump ahead to the end of the game, and we're just going to get out of here. There's no reason to be in here any longer than we need to be. 45-16, 51-16. Yeah, that's a tough loss. We knew. We knew going into Florida State's building was not going to be easy. But there was moments, man. There was moments. We led in this game. And then the talent just showed itself. We didn't have any, and they had everything compared to us. So, yeah. If we're not ready to beat SMU, we're not ready to beat Florida State. I thought maybe we could make it a trap game for Florida State, where they were thinking, oh, this team sucks. We can take the foot off the gas. And then when we took the lead for the whole first quarter, they were like, oh, we actually have to play. And then they played, and then they won. That's what happens. That's when you're a good team, you can do that. When you're a Kent State, you can't do that. You have to play good the entire game, and we just don't, because we don't have the players just yet. But we're waiting. Hopefully this recruiting class gets us those players. Once we get into the... Oh, my God, now we have to play North Carolina. What is the schedule? Once we get into the conference, hopefully that changes. We actually get a bunch of wins. Martino is coming in week 11. Akers is coming in week 9. Week 9 is going to be a big game. Stubbs is coming in. We got 85 hours. We need to schedule a visit probably for you as well. Warren Rashed. We're going to send him on the... Oh, he gets a competitive visit or a complimentary visit with the halfback, so we'll send him on the Ball State game. Unfortunately, he doesn't like the proximity to home. The two things that he likes, we don't have very good. I'm going to give him program tradition. That's not going to give us that much of a boost. That's unfortunate. Maybe it'll change something. I don't know. We did get into the battle for Cedric Lacey, which is cool. I don't have enough to send the house on him. Maybe if I take away the points on this guy, we do. Let's just send the house on the big dog corner, since we're in the race for him, actually. So we will send the house on Cedric Lacey and see if we can battle USF. Getting JT McClellan is going to be a difference maker. He's got 94 speed, 94 excel, and 95 throw power. If we can bring in some fast receivers, which we're trying to do, Akers is 92 speed, which we already have, and 93 speed for Shakir Stubbs. We need to go out into the prospect list, and we need to look for fast receivers. That's what we need to look for. Because we need to bring in some guys. How are is there any 4-star receivers that haven't committed anywhere yet? There's a couple. What about 3 stars? Okay, we need to hope that some of these 3-star receivers are anywhere near fast enough. Put a bunch of them on the board, and next episode we will start scouting those receivers because we need to find some guys that can separate crazy. That's going to be the next episode, though. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.